You finally stopped texting. You stopped checking. You started living again. And that is exactly when she texted back. Not when you cared. Not when you tried. When you moved on. There is a reason. And it is not fate. Here is what most men think. She realized what she lost. She misses the real thing. She finally sees my value. Maybe, but probably not. What she actually feels first is not missing you. It is her ego hurting. You moved on. That means she was not special enough to keep you around. Not interesting enough to make you stay. Not important enough to fight for. Her self-image just took a hit. And now she needs to know. Can she still get you back? This is not love returning. This is ego checking if it still has power. There is a rule in psychology. We want what we cannot have more than what we do. It is called loss aversion. The same brain that ignored you when you were available now panics when you are gone. Think about it. When she had you, she saw flaws. Distance made you perfect. When she could text anytime, she took hours to reply. Now that you stopped, she notices how fast you used to answer. She is not missing you. She is missing the attention she lost. The option she no longer has. The safety net that walked away. This is why she comes back when you move on. Because moving on made you rare. And rare feels valuable even if it is not. Now here is the dangerous part. When she comes back, she does not come back the same way. Before, she was avoidant, distant, cold. Now she is warm, present. She remembers things you said. She asks how your day was. She seems like the person you always wanted. But watch closely. This warmth is not growth. It is distance activating the anxious side of her pattern. When you were close, her system said run. Now that you are far, her system says chase. The moment you let her back in, the old pattern returns. Warm becomes polite. Present becomes busy. And you are right back where you started. This is the trap. The comeback is not the win. It is the test you are about to fail. She is not coming back to stay. She is coming back to see if she still can. If you reply fast, she knows she still has you. If you act happy to hear from her, her ego heals. If you drop everything and give her attention again, she wins the game without ever risking anything. Then she leaves again. Because the chase was the point. The confirmation was the drug. The actual relationship was never the goal. The real test is not whether she comes back. It is whether you let her back in without proof that anything changed. Moving on was never about making her miss you. That was a side effect. Moving on was about you becoming whole without her. And here is the part no one talks about. When she comes back and you are whole, you do not feel the rush you expected. You feel calm. You feel choice. You feel the power to say yes or no based on what she actually offers, not what you hope she became. That is the real win. Not her return. Your freedom. If she comes back with real change, you will see it in actions over time, not words in a text. If she comes back the same, you will see that too. And this time, you will know what you are looking at. She comes back after you move on because you proved you could live without her. And that was the one thing she never tested. The question is not why she returned. The question is whether you are still the man who moved on. Subscribe to Mind Shadows, the psychology of the unseen.